Do I?
He said, "Do you have Blue Cross Blue Shield?"
No. Wow. No, I have WellCare. Now, the best one going for Advantage plan now in this area is Sonder Health Plans. That's the one you want. Sonder, Sonder. You get more benefits with him than anybody else.
You still have your stuff in Braille from WellCare?
Yeah.
The Sonder do Braille?
I'm sure they could. I don't have them right now. Paul does, but he doesn't care about it. I don't think he gets anything in Braille, and I don't think he's asked for it. Sam hasn't had enough plan. So you want to think about changing next open enrollment, look at Sonder Health Plan.
Would you like to see what I have on my e-reader?
What you got?
I'll let you look.
With you, huh?
I got it with me. You got yours with you still? You said? Can I take a look at yours?
I got different things here. Let's see. Looking at the manual for everything that's on this is in the file manager.
Okay.
Let me see yours.
So mine's in book reader.
I call it case. Release notes. So where do you put your books?
In the book reader.
So on online books, what have you got? You got stuff in there?
Yeah.
Like under Bookshare, you got.
Yeah, on the Bookshare.
Should have brought cable so we could transfer stuff.
I brought my cable. I brought a cable that works with it. You want to see it? Huh?
We'll get. All of my stuff is in file manager.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, here's my cable. I got one. I got it. Here's the part that goes into the e-reader.
Oh
yeah. And I hook to the battery. Here you go. And I'll plug it to the battery.
Battery.
My battery.
Oh yeah. Where'd you get this cable?
From the Apple store.
See, these are good because the way they have the cloth, they don't get tangled easily.
Yep. Yep. I was going to hand you that, and then here's the battery. Here you go.
Oh, you got a battery back.
Yeah.
Okay. And so it's got. So which one do you plug in to charge the battery?
The other end, the small end.
Well, you got two USB-C ports and one standard USB.
Yeah, the standard USB goes into the battery.
Well, there's two USBs, one above the other.
Oh, let me
That's
hand
for
you.
charging devices. I guess the single one goes to. Like, where do you charge this from? Where do you plug it in to charge this from mains or whatever, from AC?
Oh,
So you have to recharge this thing every so often. You have to recharge this battery.
yeah. I charge it at home.
Where do you plug it in to charge it?
Uh,
That single one? You got 4 ports. You got a full-size standard USB port.
yeah, it goes into
Right
the.
next to that, you got 2 USB-C ports, one above the other. And then next to that, you have a single USB-C port where you have that cable plugged in right now.
Yeah.
Let's see, with the e-reader, you recharge with the USB-C port. The standard USB is for connecting to a computer. You get a lot of the same stuff I do. Look at my book. All my stuff is in the file manager. I don't keep things in where it downloads, and I don't use the book reader.
Okay.
I don't like the book reader.
You don't like the book reader?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Share, back, release notes, back. So let's see what you got on your SD card. Do you have anything on your SD card?
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff on my USB card, and I still have room for more.
What capacity SD card you got with it?
20.
Got 32 gigabyte one?
Yeah,
SD.
or 28, something like that.
It's not going to the SD card. It just says SD. Locked up. Might have to reboot it. Let's try rebooting and see what it does. Reboot. Okay. Restarting. Now it'll take it 5 minutes to realize that there's an SD card in there. Restarting.
Sprint, Symbian, T-Mobile, Talks, Verizon.
Now you want to go to Bookshare. Bookshare BRF, Books NLS, Magazines NLS.
And it's all in. I want to find out how to get the text on here.
Huh?
How to get the text. So your e-reader's different than mine a little bit.
You go to a book. This is Philip's iPhone connected. So go to File Manager.
Uh huh.
You see categories under File Manager.
Yeah, File Manager.
Yeah, but under that you see Books NLS, Magazines NLS,
Let me see.
Bookshare BRF, Bookshare.
I'm in the wrong place then.
Where are you?
I'm in with like the Verizon and.
Then go to back. You're not paying attention.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Space M to get back to the main menu. Go to File Manager. Hit Enter on File Manager. You got to go up to where you get to back to get out of that one.
Yeah. Go to back. Yeah, back. Phone.
Okay, go to where you go to the right. Down the letters till you get to back. Back books. Online books.
JBRs.
Go
16
go
bit.
back to books. Go backward to the right.
All right. Let's
The
see.
right key goes down the list. The left key goes forward through the list.
Magazines. NLS. Manuals. PDFs. I'm gonna have to get you to help me set mine up like that.
Well, you just make folders. And then you move things.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do text. I haven't done text in so long.
So, like if you look at uh, books, BRF, or Bookshare BRF,
Yeah, books.
or Books NLS. With the NLS books, it can read out of the zip file.
NLS cartridge.
See it?
Atlanta Choir books. NLS.
I open Books NL. No, go down to Bookshare BRF.
All right,
And then open it.
I got it. Africa.
Those are subject folders by subject or category.
Man.
And then you go into that folder. And you see the books in that folder. Same with the NLS, Books NLS, Magazines NLS, and the folders in there are by magazine. And then you open it and it's by year. And you select the year you want, you open it, you see each magazine. Book list. Book list.
So you don't like Bookshare? I mean, you don't like
I don't like the book reader.
book reader.
Just download it.
And you braille this yourself.
Huh? What?
All these names of the books.
No, the names of the books come with the title, the subject matter folders. Yeah, you create your own. You can create folders. You can create a new folder. Call it whatever you want. Like if there are books about Africa, I move them into the Africa folder. Books about health and medicine, I move it to that folder. Like if you go to NLS magazines, NLS, then it's listed in alphabetical order by magazine. When you open one of the magazines, folders, then you see by years, 2008, 2010, 2024, 2025, whatever. Like It's not wanting to go to your SD card. Go to storage and SD, and I hit enter on SD, and it's not going to your SD card.
Yeah, you had to wait a little bit.
This is a battery hog. It's Snarf's batteries. Let's see if I can find what your battery level is. I don't know. Use the battery info. 66%. Go to the main menu and
You gonna use my
go back to where it says battery. It says battery info. And it'll show you what percent of your battery is left.
I had to get you to help me when you get back home how to get text.
What do you mean how to get
The
text?
text files.
What do you mean how to get text files? It can read text files. You can download books, textbooks, text file, books in .txt format.
Yeah.
There are places you can go on your computer and get them. You know, just plain print. They're not braille format.
Yeah.
This can read HTML, TXT, VRF, PDF, EPUB, and a couple of others. Docs. Yeah. Come on in.
Hello.
All right, how you doing?
Doing great, blessed with you. All right. I'm still looking at yours.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm Alyssa. I'm therapy. What's your name?
James Brent Reynolds.
Okay. Wrong room.
What you looking for? I've already had physical therapy today. Let's see if I can get that SD card to open. Let's see what's on the SD card. 25. What is that? Date. File message. World's 500 most unforgettable travel destinations.
How do you back out of a book?
Space M to go back to the main menu, and then when you go back into the book, when you find it and get back into it, it takes you close to where you left off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love the book reader.
I do mine with the file manager. I go into what I've been reading, the last one, like something in the Bookshare BRF. I go to that, then I go to the subject folder and open the subject, enter on the subject folder. Then you see all the books in that folder.
So you do all BRF.
Huh?
You do BRF.
No,
Since
I got
that's what it.
TXT, I got Daisy files, I've got NLS books and magazines. You know, this thing doesn't know about MP3 or audio files.
Yeah. Yeah, I love my book reader. You ever use bookmarks?
I have, but not much. So You don't seem to separate your NLS books from your Bookshare books. SD card. So I got almost everything on the SD card. And when I want to download, I download books to the computer. And I've got a file that has a folder that has everything on the SD card that's in the computer. And every once in a while, I update that from the computer. And every so often, I copy it to take out the SD card, put it in the card reader on the connected to the computer, and update that folder by copying everything from the computer to the SD. I'll read everything out of the SD card.
Yeah, I had to get you to help me set it up like that. Like you got it then.
So like you can move your stuff from the folders to the SD card. So like you got storage. It's not going to the different sections. Book reader, original material. Okay, so this went into your most recent book you were reading. Bulletin.
Yeah, I love being able to get books from Bookshare as um,
Bookshare is what?
I love to download them as not BRF but
Daisy text only.
yeah, Daisy Text.
Well, I have a folder called Bookshare Daisy Text. And then it's divided into subject areas. Daisy Text books take up a lot more space than BRF books. Zombie Church.
So you get your Bibles from Bookshare too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate you. The only way you can get them is BRF, the Bibles,
No, I think some of them are little Stacy things.
because a lot of them too large to open if you try to.
But you can read them on the computer. You get MP3s, and they're all a bunch of tiny files in the MP3 folder.
New Testament Apocrypha. Open Bible Classic Edition. I never seen that in Bookshare. So you can do you know Hebrew?
No, that's the Hebrew Bible in English.
Where do you get it?
You're looking on the Bookshare stuff.
So you just put in Hebrew Bible in English to look it up.
Just put Holy Bible, and it'll show you everything, or Bibles.
Wow. Wow.
So you got everything all in one big. I organize things by folders. I wouldn't mix newspaper downloads from NFB Newsline with books.
Excuse me.
I've got the Bibles folder, Bibles and Bible commentaries. Religion folder, there's a section called Bible. That's books about the Bible. All right, here's your.
Can you transfer some books?
Huh?
Transfer some books from yours?
So you download everything directly to the e-reader, or have you got them all on the computer somewhere?
I download them to the e-reader. I haven't been able to get them.
Huh?
Haven't really been able to get them. That I guess when I hook my computer, when I try to hook them to the computer, for some reason it won't work.
What doesn't work?
Um, with my JAWS, I try
You
to
download books directly to your computer or directly to the e-reader?
directly to the e-reader.
You don't download them to the computer. You don't
Uh,
go to NLS Bard website and log in with the username and password and go to most recent books and up to the minute editions.
no, I haven't done it that way because I don't have no way to transfer them.
you get a card reader if your computer doesn't have one.
Yeah, Philip finally helped me get one a few weeks ago.
You get one anywhere. They're $10, $8, $9, $10, $12.
Yeah, we finally got it a few weeks ago.
Plug it into a USB ported computer. You take the SD card out of your reader, put the SD card in the reader and it sees it as a disk. You can move and copy stuff to it. Well, you want to copy because you want to keep it. Or you can copy everything on your SD card to a folder on your computer to have a backup in case your SD card gets corrupted.
You don't use JAWS, do you?
No. I have never liked JAWS ever.
Who do you use?
I told you what I use. I
Oh.
told you for years what I use.
Oh,
I use System Access and NVDA.
since yeah, I know System X says you can't use the e-reader.
What do you mean you can't use the e-reader?
They don't have no way you can connect the e-reader to System Access.
Yeah, System Access has a braille display function.
Wow, I haven't seen that one.
Well,
Because I've seen where they use.
you use that machine as a braille display instead of the keyboard for your computer. Control it from the braille display, like you can with JAWS. And NVDA has that too.
Yeah, I had to get you to show me that because I only seen the one that we don't have. Called a book sense or something like that. I mean, book.
They're different ones. I don't have a computer here, so I can show you.
Yeah, I was saying when you get home, I'll get you to help me to get that. Get that set up then.
What are you looking at now?
The Hebrew Bible with commentary. Wow.
Now you know how to set the navigation, right? When you open a book, do space J. Set it up to navigate by word, line, paragraph, page. So the keys that move by large increments are supposed to more or less go from one page to the next or one paragraph to the next. So the dietitian would come, she probably sees that I got visitors and she's just going on that. They do that sometimes and say, no, you need to see me, come in. They can wait.
Yeah, I got to get this Bible then. The Hebrew Bible.
Uploaded Bible or two in NLS just recently. Still waiting for them to do the revised authorized New King James version.
You had a chronological Bible?
I don't think so. Look at the list.
Yeah,
I have 15 or 20 Bibles in there.
yeah.
Different translations.
Wow. And these all from Bookshare.
Go to the books in LS, and go to Bibles and see what I have there from NLS. I think the last one they uploaded was an audio. Now they're coming up with a new talking book machine.
Yeah.
It's going to be in a format similar to the style of a Victor reader stream. And you can go with Wi-Fi and go to the Bard site and download the books directly to that machine and play them. On your PC, you can go to the Bard site and download Braille. It's called Bard Express. It runs on your Windows computer. And you can use that to go and browse all of this, download the book, and it downloads it to a folder in Bard Express, already unzipped, ready to read.
Wow.
Let's see a battery bank.
So how do you find a place in a book then with BRF usually? Because you can't do it like you could with
Use the find command.
Okay.
Enter in the little box the text you want to find, hit enter, and find the first occurrence of that. it'll keep your place where you left off. So when you open the book again later, it puts you pretty much where you left off.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to learn how to use NVDA more then. I've been trying to use JAWS, but sometimes it cuts out.
I don't like JAWS. JAWS uses too much computer resources at the time. Menu system is clunky. I have never liked JAWS. I like a lot of the features that come with it, but I just don't like the way it basically works. Now you can read the Bible at home, Chester.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at this. I was looking at the Kevin Hart book, and then Jeanette McCurdy. When I'm glad my mom died.
There you go. Did you ever watch the Crocodile Dundee, the movie,
Yeah.
where the guy pulled out a knife and he says, "That's no knife." And he shows him his knife and says, "This is a knife." Let me show you something. Here, put that down.
What?
That's no battery bank. This is a battery bank.
And you carry it with you.
Yeah.
You got to make a picture of that, Philip. You gotta get one like that.
I got it on Amazon.
What?
Amazon. It's a I forget.
How long does it last?
Depends on how much battery power the device or devices you have connected to it use. You use it to recharge other things. I've had it for several years.
Yeah, like get some of these books that you have.
I don't remember. Probably about $50, $40 or $50. I don't know.
How'd you get a case for this? They sent to you like this?
No, you have to buy it. You call up Blind Mice, make them all, Dale Campbell, and pay him $95 plus shipping and tax, and you can get one
$895?
for the case. You get the case for the Brilliant BI-20. That's what this e-reader is a crippled version of HumanWare's Brilliant BI-20. All right, you done with that battery bank?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a picture.
Huh?
I'm gonna do a
license and charged it.
Yeah, I'd like to get some of these books you have.
Well, everything on there was downloaded, well, mostly from from all the Bookshare BRF and Bookshare Daisy. All that came from Bookshare. Anything that says books or magazines NLS, that came from Bard. Books TXT, those I got them from a lot of different places.
What kind of cord do you have? The cord with you that you use
For what?
for getting them on from your computer?
What do you mean? Do I have a cord that I use?
They read it to the computer to get it.
You got your computer connected to the internet, right?
Yeah.
Is you're connected by an Ethernet cable from your modem to your computer?
From my modem to my computer?
Your internet modem to your computer to get on the internet?
Yeah.
Or do you use Wi-Fi
I use Wi-Fi.
with your computer?
Yeah.
It's a lot faster if you get an Ethernet cable and plug into the Ethernet port number 1 on your modem and then plug the other into the Ethernet port on your computer. And you set up your computer to be connected to the network. You want to hardwire your computer to your modem with a cable. It's also more secure that way. All right, you done with that power bank, Phil? Take a picture of it with your phone. Put it in your gallery. Huh? Get an Amazon account. Get an Amazon account. You can use it to get to it a lot faster. Huh? What are you doing, Chester?
Still looking at these books.
Huh? Yeah, pull that cord over here. There's a cord on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
That's the light over there. You want the one over here.
Sir, we gotta put on our face masks around the residents. Yes, yep. You gotta protect them, okay?
I got it.
Yeah, just, and then you gotta protect yourself also, because COVID is going around. Okay, if you can't find it, I'm gonna get you another one.
Yeah, I must have got rid of the tail. I got it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, please. We don't want him to get COVID, okay, or you.
No, I'm not going to get COVID.
All right, you stay positive. I like that, okay?
I have blood type O positive, and people that have O positive blood type can't get COVID.
That's good.
There's medical information to that effect.
Good. All right.
I can't believe he had not got it. You know what, make it serious.
All right. Phil, take a picture of that
Okay.
battery pack, the name of it, with your phone, and then go look for it later.
Yeah, I'm fine. Down in the background.
Or just
I got the light on.
use your Google or whatever and do
I got to both.
high capacity battery banks.
I got the plenty of two. Okay, man, you have it back. I got first back. Okay, I got.
You should get an Amazon account.
We have one, but the one I bought with him was the only one. And we were,
Well, they don't always have the same thing from one year to the next.
well,
The companies change models. You want to look for high capacity battery packs. 30,000 milliamp. You might be able to get some now with even 40 or 50,000. Of course, the more power they have, the bigger they are. So I carry this one in the backpack. One Chester has here, he could carry it, put in a coat pocket.
Well, I know was going on bad, well, they come up here.
Yeah.
I know that bad, well, they come up here.
I got a phone.
Yeah. Nobody telling me about COVID when I'm up here, because I think you know, I didn't see it, I was comfortable around up here.
COVID is here forever until Jesus Christ returns. COVID will never go away until Jesus Christ returns.
Okay.
COVID is always here, like flu, cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be real good. Okay,
You can get a cold any time of the year. You can get COVID any time of the year.
yeah, I was just trying to learn about that.
In fact,
I hope it keeps me from getting it.
the cold viruses are coronaviruses, just like COVID. Of course, those masks don't do any good at all. They're worthless. They're garbage. Even an N95 mask is not good against COVID because the COVID virus is smaller than the filter space of the N95 mask.
What should you get?
Well, there's not really a mask that really protects you. It might catch some stuff, but not much.
Huh?
And then the mask has to fit you properly. No. The COVID virus is a lot smaller than the filter space in an N95 mask. Well, it'll catch some of it. But there's not a, I mean, if there were a mask that could prevent you 100% from getting any COVID virus in your nose or your mouth, you wouldn't be able to breathe. I came here last Thursday afternoon. Yeah.
Everything Trump touches dies.
Huh?
There's a book called Everything Trump Touches Dies.
Oh yeah, there's all kind of crap.
Oh.
If there's 1,000 books about Trump, 990 of them are anti.
Yeah.
And the Biden administration, they were cranking them out, dozens every day.
When you find 2 copies of one book, that's the same thing in both of them, isn't it?
Yes, sometimes one might be a different edition. Wow, Phil.
What? Well, she says it is.
So what?
That's the reason why I think the front door thing that, the national not involved,
I didn't understand it.
What was it? All right. He says up front it says that it's not required.
What's not required?
The mask.
They requested. They're no good. Masks aren't any good anyway. Those masks especially. That's the same thing you get when you went to a doctor's office during the pandemic. They gave you that crap. All right, now I've been needing to see some people, Chester, and I think they might be coming in and looking and just walking on because they think I'm busy.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting to see a doctor and a dietitian, and somebody has to come and fix this toilet. Yeah, the toilet's not flushing right.
31 Things About America. Wow. I got to get some of these books.
Go to Bookshare and get them.
Yeah, I can't remember the titles like that, like you do.
Search by subject matter.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to
Books
get.
about Trump, you search Trump in the subject matter, Donald Trump,
Yep.
and you'll see hundreds of books. And you can read the description, the title, copyright date, download it in whatever format you want.
And the magazines you have, I didn't get a chance to see that folder. How you got them organized?
I told you I have them organized by magazine title.
What now?
They're organized by the name of the magazine in
Yeah.
alphabetical order.
Yeah.
When you go in, open the folder of a magazine, it's organized by year. You open that year and it's organized by issue.
Yeah. 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 I wish we could get that book that Fox is promoted by Trump. I mean, not Fox, but Newsmax.
Which one? What's it called?
One about Trump's America or something like that.
Title of the book, so you
Oh.
can pay attention and know the name.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You want to look for a book, you have to know its title.
Yeah.
Or its book number, or its author.
Yeah.
And if the author has 100 books, you know, you got to look through 100 books to find it. When you listen to something and you think you're interested in it, pay attention to the title. Go right there and go download. See if it's there. If it's a new book, it might take a while to get uploaded.
So you got a lot to do today then.
It doesn't take that long. It just depends on when people come around to do something.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Put this up. I'll show you the radio that I brought.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see. AM, FM weather.
That weather. Yeah. I had one like that, but I didn't let it go.
And it can be plugged into AC. It runs on 3 AA batteries, and it has a hand crank battery charger and a solar panel.
Yeah.
Oh, man. An on-off switch between the 2 knobs.
Yeah, I had to get you to help me set up this when you get home then. Huh? Um, yeah.
Howdy.
All right. Sorry about the delay. It's just so crazy out there with all this COVID going on. Keeps popping up.
How much COVID? Have we
More.
got
We
now?
keep finding more.
They're finding more?
Yes, yes. Every time I come in here, we're finding more.
Wow.
All right. So you have your inhaler right here.
Uh-huh.
I kept it closed
Oh,
for
I
you.
already,
Well, I thought you like to open it, but if you almost the whole floor has it. Not, huh? James is one of the lucky ones that's part of it. Okay, here's your pills.
Okay, what are these? Which ones?
Okay, you have your Sartan, the one GM medicine that we talked about.
Yeah.
You have your Armadon. You pronounce it better
What?
than I.
Hold on.
Yeah. You know, hold on. You pronounce it better than I. But I know it does. Your Reynolds, your Eliquis. I always forget. And your bid, your doctor.
Hey.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna empty your urinal for you. What? How many patients we got? I can't hear you.
How many staff has it now?
No staff has come up with it yet. So
They wanted everybody, I heard an announcement last night, everybody was supposed to go to the 4th floor and be tested.
Yeah, as far as I know, none of the staff has caught it. So
Nobody
people,
tested positive.
Yeah, nobody, somebody people coming in the facility.
Yeah, a roommate I had, he tested positive yesterday, and he said, I ain't got COVID, I can't get COVID, ain't nobody been here. He had a brother and his son came and visited him Friday night for about 3 hours. His niece came Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, nobody got it.
You want your urinal back?
Yeah.
I emptied it for you.
Okay, I don't need all these.
All right.
All these cups.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll see you later, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. I'll see you later.
Now, bus day.
Check. Passes out. Facility like this, it happens.
was the one on the phone that told about the back that we should, I guess we should come there and see how that comes for it.
Most people now, if they get COVID, it's like having a cold or a little flu. Most COVID is nothing really serious anymore for most people. I mean, flu kills 50,000 people a year in this country. Then COVID doesn't. COVID has never killed that many people, even though they try to mention that it killed over 1 million people.
Yeah, this radio Brent has.
You figured it out?
I'm trying to figure it out.
I heard you turn it on. Okay, turn the lights off. Turn the top button all the way to the right. You don't need to burn down my battery with the light.
Yeah.
Top slider button, front top. Turn it all the way to the right when you got the face of the radio facing.
Okay. Yeah.
Flashlight, a dial light, and no light.
Yeah.
3 positions.
Where are you getting a radio like this from?
Turning too fast. It's a DSP radio. You got to turn it slow. Especially on AM, you have to turn it really slow.
Yeah. Where do you get this one from?
C-Train, CC Radio Observer. $75. Direct from C-Train Company or on Amazon.
Do you still have that when it talks at home?
Yeah. That can run on directly on AC with a battery with a plug. It can run on 3 regular AA batteries. It's got a battery inside that you can charge with the hand crank, or the AC power, or the solar power.
It used to be unusual to see, dozens of them in a day, and now we get that year after year. It's unclear what role it's in.
There's a 3-position switch left to right toward the middle that goes from FM to AM to weather. The big knob on the front changes among the 7 weather channels.
All right.
Where my just internal sense of what I wanted to do and why I was doing what I was doing absolutely fitted with this mission. Doctor, we're in a space now where
Yeah, to get you to help me get some of these books when you get home, man. I gotta get. I know.
There's a search field.
at the end of the day,
Subject. Enter the
it's about
subject matter or something you want to search for. You want books about Donald Trump? You put Donald Trump. You want books about Bible commentary? You write Bible commentary in the search engine. You want books about 1001 things about whatever? You put 1001 things or 1001 places.
You know the guy who wrote the Super Size Me book? I looked up that, but they only have up the contents and the introduction.
On what?
One of the supersized books by the Spurlock
Where?
on Bookshare.
Well, that's just the description. You have to download it to see.
I know I downloaded the book and it doesn't have much of the book. Only has like the contents
I
and.
think that book is on NLS on the Barnes site.
Okay.
been scared with all this COVID. What was that?
What channel is that?
What was that, Phil, that fell off the table? Huh?
The cup, hoping I got nothing in it.
I can throw this away, throw that in the garbage.
Well,
Yeah.
you play that when you come over, you don't really come over yet.
No. Here you go, Brent. Radio. Thanks.
You can find those channels on the smartphone now, cause we got that app that we can get those channels. Remember that?
Yeah.
You know, you radio like that. Remember, I had one like that. Remember?
Sometimes you want a radio.
But I had one like that though. I had a 5 band radio.
Yeah.
I got rid of it because we got those same things. We get those same things on the app.
Yeah.
With the app, we let you get all those channels. Remember?
So you didn't even look at the hand crank.
Yeah.
You charge the battery
Uh-huh.
with the hand crank.
That's how you charge the battery with that thing?
That's one of 5 ways you can charge the battery.
So you get to wind that all day. You know?
Now, you wind it for about a minute, and you're supposed to get 20 minutes of playtime.
Wow, that's neat.
And you can pull this solar panel up and charge it with the solar panel.
Wow.
Your light. And you can plug in an adapter and charge it that way.
Mm-hmm. That's really neat.
Or you can use regular
Battery.
triple, AA batteries
You can charge that with you. Wow.
that don't need charging.
Yeah. Really good, brother.
All right.
I should hope we don't get it. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I wish you had given us a warning about it. You know?
Have a blessed day. Have a nice day. You too. Oh man.
But,
Oh man, trying to stop.
yeah.
Oh man.
That's what we said we come.